I'm hoping this goes through. I'm still stuck in a tent. Here's dinner. It's an MRE. Penne with vegetables. Penne with vegetable sausage crumbles and spicy tomato sauce. Dinner. I'm sitting here in the tent. Whoops. Reading a book on my Kindle for PC. It's actually the newest book, the first book by Peter Grant's wife, Dorothy, Scaling the Rim. Oh, you hear me open food, so you come in the tent, huh? Let's see if we can get Layla in shot. I don't know why they call this jelly when all it is really juice and corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup at that. I'm sorry, I want real jelly. None of this artificial crap with high fructose corn syrup. Because number one, it doesn't spread where the dang. It's like liquid. And then it spills everywhere. You can't spread it like you can regular real jelly or jam. Oh, come on. So far, though, this book by Dorothy Grant is really interesting. A couple areas it's been slightly predictable, I guess is the word I would say. But still, I'm enjoying the book. Like I said, this is my lunch and my dinner. But, oh yeah, like I said, I'm sleeping in the tent on an air mattress. A couple wool blankets on it. Oh, this is the Pop-Tarts. I got a bunch of MREs. The National Guard was hanging them out. And they've come in handy. Especially back when we had no power at all. The vacuum seal those Pop-Tarts too good though. Because the Pop-Tarts are fused. So instead of getting two, you get one super thick one. And it crumbles a lot more after it's been vacuum sealed. whoever makes the MRE jellies, could you make them like thicker, not so watery, and preferably out of real apples instead of apple juice, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, water, citric acid, pectin, potassium sorbate. I'd like it if it stayed on my cracker instead of rolling on off the edge. I'm about almost halfway through this book by Dorothy Grant. And like I said, I'm enjoying it. I only downloaded the book like an hour and a half ago. Bought it off of Amazon. I'll be back over at the other property tomorrow. The boys have school, of course. My daughter Mary and my oldest son Matthew are going to come up to help me. Got to get the generator out of the trailer, hook the trailer up to the generator, and then my daughter and my son are going to put on filter masks, and they're going to try to get my bookcases out. I've lost over half of my library of books, which is really depressing. I mean, I had six almost floor-to-ceiling bookcases that are 6 feet wide, and I've got 8-foot ceilings. The bookcases are about 7.5 feet tall, and they're 6 feet wide, and all of them filled with books. And I was only able to get the books out of one bookcase. I got some of the books out of some of the others, but I was only able to empty one bookcase. I've lost several sets of encyclopedias. Lots of reference books. Lots of reference books. Lots of good science fiction too. Lost all of my David Weber books, all of my Ringos. I just finally been able to get all of the Monster Hunter books, except for the newest one just came out, in paperback, and they're gone. Diet Coke. Got to get more lemonade tomorrow. I had considered showing you on camera just how bad this apple jelly is. How it just pours off the crackers. The crackers, by the way, these are actually some of the best crackers I've ever eaten in my life. is the MRE crackers. Now, back when I was first in the Army, back in the 80s, back in 85, MREs were first being introduced back in the mid-80s. The MRE crackers were awful. Actually, the MREs themselves were pretty bad. Dehydrated pork patties, dehydrated hash browns. Oh, if you're wondering, my light source is that. It's an LED bulb and one of my camera lights I use. Clamp lights I use with, I take out to give light when I'm shooting video. And that is the only one of the 6 that I own that I was able to recover. Like I said, I had 6. I bought a set of 6, and I had just recently bought some background where it's green screen, blue screen, for chroma key that I was going to be trying to work with. And it came with 4 clamp lights, and I already had 2. And that is basically all destroyed. Missing several of my tripods. I was able to recover the majority of my other camera equipment and cameras. Missing a couple of my small point and shoot cameras. It's just depressing how much stuff I've lost in the hurricane. My house is very badly damaged. I need to get a new roof. I'll place all my shingles on my roof. Need to replace all my windows. Have to gut my house from the ceilings to the floors. All the interior walls, all the insulation all has to be redone. My kitchen cabinets, my kitchen counters, my bathroom cabinets and counters, my tubs, still good. My one shower, the shower stall in my bathroom, the glass didn't break, surprised me, but the doors, the mechanism that the doors hang on, were just destroyed. And the fiberglass in my shower stall in my bathroom is cracked in several places. Some kind of beetle, like a ladybug beetle, but it wasn't colored the same. The biggest problem I have out here in the tent, other than it being a little cool at night, because temperature's gotten down. Last night it was 57, 58 degrees, and it was a little chilly. I've got I sleep on the air mattress, and I've got 2 wool blankets on top of it. Then I've got my fleece blanket and my 2 pillows. And I've got another wool blanket, and then I've got a sleeping bag on top of that. Oh, and my neck pillow that I picked up from Buc-ee's, because I've got herniated discs in my neck. I found that I wrap this around my neck when I lay down, and it's not quite so bad. Sleeping, otherwise I wake up really stiff neck in the morning. And you can see there's one of my gun cases. I've got my Kel-Tec Sub 2000 and my Maverick 88. I've got my plate carriers over there. Camera bag, smokes, bunch of other assorted junk. That reminds me, I've got to take my medication. Still got to take one more dose before bedtime. I think I posted on Twitter about my alarm clock. Bought this alarm clock on Amazon. It's a marathon wind-up alarm clock, and I had it sitting here at the head of the air mattress, and I had the door to the tent open, and was letting the sun in. The sun melted the dial on the clock. Literally melted the dial. I threw the dial away, but I printed off a new dial on my printer. I've got my printer in Mom's house inside, and I printed off a new dial, cut it out with my scissors, and slapped it in. And the thing of it is, ever since then, the clock likes to stop several times a day, and I just, whack it and it starts again. So I'm ordering a new mechanical wind-up alarm clock from West Clock off Amazon later, because I cannot hear the alarm on my cell phone when I'm asleep. But I can hear the bells on that thing going, on the manual alarm clock going off. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. I might upload this tonight. I might upload this tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I'm tired, and I'm hurting, and I'm depressed over what happened to my house. But you can survive in a tent. Ordinary. How much did I pay for this? $69, $79, $88. Anyway, under $100 tent from Walmart. If the weather starts getting really cold and I'm still stuck in this tent, I'm going to have to make some modifications to it, but I'll talk about that stuff later. And that's it for me tonight. Talk to you later, folks.